Hey, welcome to day 7. You guys are almost there. So proud of you. A full week of studying how to work your business through this Christmas season. And I'm so excited to introduce you to your topic leader today because Deanne is the most consistent person I have ever seen team build and move up the career path in this business. When Deanne started her business, she did 30 faces, asked to share with everyone, moved into red jacket. What do you do next? Do it again. 30 faces, shared with everyone, move to team leader. Do it again. 30 faces, share with everyone, move. You guys, literally from the time she started, she did 12 power starts in a row, shared with everyone, with a brand new director earning a car exactly 1 year from when she signed up for her Mary Kay business. And so I'm so excited for her to share with you today about sharing this opportunity because people are looking for jobs this time of the year. If you don't believe me, walk into the mall right now and it's like hiring for the holidays, hiring for the holidays, hiring for the holidays. And this girl is consistent and great at sharing this opportunity. So I'm so excited for her to share her tips with you today. You are in to learn from a master. So, Deanne, it's all you, girl.
Yay! Yay! I'm telling y'all, you work till you get introduced like that. It's super fun. Okay, so I get to share with you about holiday sharing and sharing this business opportunity. And I think it's one of my favorite things this year. I'm most excited about because doesn't everybody need a little extra cash at Christmas? Like everybody I talk to is like, yeah, I can use a little extra cash at Christmas. So excuse me. So super, super important. Plus, when they go ahead and sign up, not only can they earn extra cash, but they can buy all of their Christmas half off. How fun is that? Like, you have like a family that's never been introduced to Mary Kay, and you could buy them all Mary Kay. Like, oh my gosh, like how much savings can you offer people and get their whole family hooked, and then they have a business that's just totally up and running. So how exciting is that? So I don't ever want to hear anybody say nobody wants to do this at Christmas, because everybody wants to do this at Christmas. Everybody needs extra cash. Everybody needs gifts at a discount. So when I decided, or when I was asked to train on this, I thought about when sharing was the most fun it's ever been. And what I came up with was when I was being consistent, and when I was making money, and when I was just sharing because I really had a passion for this company. And I believe when you have that passion, you just like naturally, like it just like exudes out of you. And so one of the ways that I love to share this business is off my story and off what Mary Kay has done for me. And I think it's so cool when you're sitting in an appointment or sitting at a party and you get to tell your story of the changes that Mary Kay has done for you, and you can just like see the light bulbs going. Have you ever had that moment and you're like, she is somebody who's been looking for something like Mary Kay, and you ask her a couple questions and help her kind of connect the dots, and she is like so excited. Maybe that was one of you guys at your first appointment with Mary Kay, but I think it's so fun when you're in your appointment to share your story, and then they just like see that you're working full circle. They see the way that you run your business, that you booked their appointment, that you pre-profiled them. How fun is it? I love it when my new team members are like, so when do I pre-profile my people? Because I pre-profiled them. So they know that's what we do. I love that. And they saw you make money. They saw you ask for the sale. And then they saw you ask for the sharing appointment. And so they saw the whole picture. They saw you sell to your friends or to their friends. And the business just makes sense. And you made it look easy and effortless. And really and truly, guys, all you did was just do what we always do. And not get too much in your head about it. Just share with passion and, share. So Sorry, I don't know, pregnancy brain. Okay, so, okay, next thing is learning how to ask and what to say. And so this stuff is something I think that's really, really important because you want to make for sure, like I said, that you're working full circle. So you're asking for the sale first, you're asking for the party second, and you're asking for the interview third. And what you want to make for sure comes across is not that you're asking them to sign on the spot necessarily. I mean, if they want to, great, dandy. But really, you're just asking them for another opportunity to share with them and to talk to them. And if they're already, you'll know. So you don't have to worry about that. So what I love to ask, I come to the end of my appointment, I would say, Susie, I just love sharing with people more about Mary Kay, how it works, and how you can make a little extra cash at this holiday season. Is there any reason you couldn't give me 20 minutes to give you some more info? And then be quiet. It's kind of like when you're in the sales process. The one who speaks first goes home with the product. So be quiet and let her think. If she needs you to say it again, or reword it, or whatever. Was there any reason why you couldn't give me 20 minutes so that I could explain to you more about how Mary Kay works and how it could benefit you this holiday season? Okay. Also, what I also do, is when I am done with my table close, or when I get done before I go to my individual appointment, I always share the link. And I believe all 3 board directors have a link for them to fill out a little survey. And that survey is kind of like Band-Aid protector. Okay, and so I want you to think of that, because if they fill out the survey, your director is going to have their contact info. They're going to know where they're at as far as their interest level. And if for whatever crazy thing happens, you don't get the sharing appointment booked on the spot, she's going to be able to help you solidify that appointment, because she's going to have all that info and know that you met with her and know her name and phone number. So make for sure that you're taking advantage of that. And all the directors, I believe, are giving away free product for that. So mention that to them as well, because it's definitely a bonus for them. Okay. Next thought is finding a need and listening. So what I want you to think about is when you're in this appointment and you just met this girl, and you're really excited about her because she's really sharp. And she says something like, I would love to buy the whole miracle set, but I really just don't have it in the budget today. Or I would love to be able to stay home more with my kids. Or I would love to have the fun that you have all the time. Those are going to be little clues of a need that you could help her understand how Mary Kay could fill that need for her. So if I can't afford the whole skincare set, then if I signed up, I could get it half off. Sometimes people just need you to be like, girl, do you know that this is the way this works? And if you had enough family and friends, you not only could get it half off, but you could probably get it for free. Wouldn't that be better? Then you could have more stuff. And girl, do you know that if you did this instead of that other part-time job, this is the amount of money you could make at your parties. And that would free up 2 nights a week for you to stay home with your kids. How would that feel? What would you think about that? Or, girl, we have a blast all the time. Like, we get jewelry, we get I'm working for an Apple Watch right now. I'm really excited about. We do Pacesetters and training, and all you have to do is watch videos, and you get to go on a Christmas outing, like with a whole bunch of girlfriends, because y'all know, and I know, I love my husband, and he would totally go with me, but we're gonna have way more fun than if I took him with me, right? Because we're gonna laugh and giggle, and we're gonna sing and whatever, and he's just gonna drive around and be like, okay, how many more houses do we really need to see? They all look the same. Let's be real. And so you get to share that, women are looking for other fun women who are emotionally stable and strong and fun to be around and not drama all the time. And I truly believe that we all have that with our Mary Kay girlfriends. So making for sure that you're finding that need and listening and helping them understand how Mary Kay could fit into their life. And girl, you got her. You got her. Okay, one last thing is recruiting is about layering. They say that 20% of people are going to decide on the spot, and there's 80% of people who could be really good at this that probably just need to see it a couple more times. So I tell you that because is the 20% super fun that they're ready to sign on the spot and they're ready to get going? Absolutely. We love those girls. Is the 80% that want to, use a whole miracle set before they sell the product, or want to have a color appointment, want to host a party, want to come to your open house, want to get to know you, totally worth the process? Absolutely. So in the situation that you have a whole bunch of sharing appointments or one sharing appointment, don't ever give up on people, because I think a woman's life changes. They say every 30 days, 60 days. I think it's every week, girl. Especially at this point in my life. Man, what I was dealing with last week seemed like nothing this week, and who knows what's coming next week. So anyway, so don't ever give up on them, but just listen to what they're telling you and be willing to just continually give them information. So Reba has this amazing recruiting layering sheet on her website, and she's gonna help make for sure that gets posted with this video. Because sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, and that's okay, because the people that it takes a little bit longer, they're going to stay with you for forever. They truly are. And they're going to love you because they're going to know you. And so anyway, never give up on people. Find a need, share your passion, why you love this business, and know that people are looking for something. So don't ever think that it can't be done, because it absolutely can. So, do you girls have anything to add?
Deanne, that's so good. So good. And you know what I love about this business is we just all copy each other, because I got that sheet off Lacey Dale's website. So we just copy our way to the top around here. But I love what you shared. And you guys, couldn't you just tell how genuine she was about this topic? No wonder why she was great at this. But I want to share, you were saying that your favorite time of sharing, I forgot the exact word you used for it. I'm going to tell you guys my favorite time of sharing. My favorite time of sharing this opportunity is when I'm not desperate. You said yours is when you're consistent in your business, which I think it goes right along with what I'm saying. It's kind of like my favorite time to have a party is when I'm not desperate either. Because if I go in there and I'm really desperate for money, people can feel it off of you. And if you only have 2 interviews booked this month, and you really want to get 3 new team members to become a red jacket, that desperation makes sharing this business not so fun. And so my favorite time of sharing is when I have lots of sharing appointments planned, because I've seen lots of new faces. The company's whole thing is new faces take you places. And so I have a lot of new people. I want a gold medal this month. And so I'm going to feel best about my sharing appointments when I got 20 of them booked. So it doesn't even matter when one says no, because I know I got another one lined up. Same way with selling this product. I'm not going to be upset when I have a $50 party, because my next one might be a $1,000 one, because I already have one lined up. So that's my favorite time of sharing, is when it's not coming from a place of desperation. Also, Deanne gave you some great tips for getting them in front of you, like what to say. I'm going to share why that is so crucial. I believe that people say no to this business because they don't know what they're saying no to. This is not for everyone. Not everybody would be a consultant, or else we wouldn't have any customers. But people have no idea. All the time when, us directors get to have interviews with your customers and help you with this, people say, well, I had no idea you made that kind of money. I had no idea that there was educational opportunities. I had no idea you were a faith-based company. I had no idea that you didn't have monthly quotas. People have no idea what we're really about. And so whatever it takes to get them in front of you and your director, those tips that Deanne said about just asking every single person at the end and getting quiet and just seeing whatever, if they would go meet with you for coffee or whatever, it's so crucial, you guys, because they have to understand how this business works to truthfully be able to say no to it. Because sometimes they just have no clue. And so I want to give you a couple of lines that I use as well, Deanne. A couple of them I learned from Lacey when I was a consultant. One of them is I make it a habit to share with 100% of my customers about this opportunity. I make it a habit to share with 100% of my customers about this opportunity. So could I get your opinion on it? Could I get your feedback? Could we go to coffee, 20 minutes like Deanne said? And I prefer to share face-to-face. That's just me, you guys. I think they understand it, can hear our heart better, where they can sit there and look at us face-to-face, knee-to-knee, toe-to-toe. Another thing I say all the time is it may or may not be for you, but I'd love to get your opinion. May or may not be for you. And my favorite thing, too, is I'm not above bribery. I would love to share this with you, and I'm not above bribery. I love offering them a half-price item of their choice if they would get together with me. And so I just believe it's important to get them in front of you. Some people, don't necessarily believe that way. But I just believe that you need to share with everyone because you never know. And it may not be for them, but they may understand it more and then go home and tell their mama, and it might be for her, their sister, or somebody else. So, Deanne, thank you for these reminders today. Thank you for your sharing tips. And I love that you're teaching us to layer them and just share with everybody because people are looking this time of year. So, yay, Deanne. Okay, Danielle, you going to wrap it up?
Going to wrap it up. That was awesome, Deanne. That was really awesome. And I am just proof in the pudding that you can share this business during this time of year and get to the next level if that's where you want to be in leadership. I took a lot of things off of Deanne and Reba last year, and I tell you what, it can be done. People do want to make extra money during this time of the year. Besides that, we get to have a lot of fun. So, so I'm going to go with your voucher for you. And so here's the first 5,000 points you can get.
Danielle.
Yeah.
I just thought of something huge none of us mentioned.
What's that?
One of the reasons people want to do this time of year, you guys, they are looking for one last tax write-off. I totally forgot about that. We didn't share that.
That's so true.
But when you have a home-based business, especially when you start it late in the year, you can really mark it as a loss on your taxes. So your smart business friends are looking this time of year for that reason as well. Sorry, when you said there's people that want to start a business this time of year, I went, oh my gosh, yeah, they do.
So that's a very good point because we had some tax write-offs. I love it. All right. So obviously you have watched this if you're watching me by now. So you're going to get 5,000 points, but you have to send a boxer to your director with your thoughts when you watch this video. So you have to send that boxer, okay? It's mandatory, 5,000 points. All right, next, ask 3 people to have a sharing appointment with you and your director, okay? Box your director with whom you've asked. That's another 5,000 points. 5,000 points per sharing appointment you actually hold. I can tell you right now, all of us are going to have our phones blowing up. We're going to be busy all the time. It's going to be time to have whatever you call it, jaw thing in your ear. So, all right, and then make a list of 5 reasons you would want to share this business with people. Send the list to your director, 5,000 bonus points. And most of all, have a great time doing this. You're going to have fun doing this. It's like Reba said, if they see the desperation coming off of you, it's kind of tough. But if you're just having a great time and you've got all these stuff booked, you don't have nothing to worry about if somebody says no. I'm excited. I'm ready to go out there and do it again. Come on, let's just do DIQ all over again. No, not. I'm Draper. Okay. Anyway, you guys do DIQ. Love you guys. Hope you have a great time with this. See you later.
Hey, Danielle, I'm going to clarify one thing here.
What?
There's a lot of you guys. And these points are due within 24 hours. And it would not be physically possible for us to hold a ton of interviews for all of you in one day. And so that 5,000 extra points after you reach out to 3 is actually for ones you get booked. So it doesn't have to be actually held within that 24 hours.
Oh, I read that wrong. I'm sorry.
I just want to clarify because I'm like, oh my gosh, I would not get any sleep. My girls keep me up all night if it's only 24 hours.
Okay. Actually book. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I need another pair of glasses on top of these. Sorry,
Good.
girls.
So if you
But
got
my senior a heart attack.
I about had a heart attack. I know Lacey did too. But if you got it planned, like for Saturday afternoon with us, that will still count. It just has to have an actual date and time to it to get those extra points. Just didn't want to have a heart attack. Okay, Danielle was right. You guys go. Get yourselves into DIQ. Bye.